Meghan Markle really believed that she by herself could change the entire royal family. Meghan Markle's decision to quit the royal family less than 2 years after joining has been described as impatient by author Tina Brown, who released her book The Palace Papers back in 2022. According to Tina Brown, Meghan could have made a significant impact on the monarchy if she just chose to stay. Tina Brown, who was also a former editor for Vanity Fair, suggested that Meghan seemed in a rush to leave, believing she could bring about significant changes. However, Tina believes that had the couple, Harry and Meghan, remained as senior royals, things might have taken a different turn.
Well, it's a mixed issue.
And Meghan could have had a meaningful impact on the royal institution. Prince Harry and Meghan announced their decision to step down as senior royals in January 2020.
The decision that I have made for my wife and I to step back is not one I made lightly. It was so many months of talks after so many years of challenges.
And that was about 20 months after their royal wedding. But in terms of impact, like what sort of impact are we talking about here? And how could this have been done? So during an interview with The Telegraph, Tina Brown, this is what she commented and said. "I think Meghan felt she could get in there and change it all. Frankly, she could have done a great deal to change things had she stuck around. But the thing that's most baffling is such impatience. She could have spent a year away and come back with a great game plan." Tina also compared Meghan's approach to that of the late Princess Diana, who faced her up and downs and struggles as a royal. But unlike Meghan, Diana remained a member of the royal family for 16 years. Now, most people understand that the royal family institution has a way that they operate, and it has its customs, it has its traditions, it has its own set of expectations. Now, are these traditions and customs above changes? No, of course not. Every institution and family goes through changes, and changes are often necessary in an institution that wants to have a positive impact in the world, as well as, they want to be seen as a positive force in the world. Things just change. That's just how life is. And perhaps certain customs around inclusion, let's say, and tolerance could be improved in the royal family, for sure. So of course, if you do want to see changes yourself, you of course have to practice what you preach. But when you come in like a wrecking ball and you demand that changes need to be done just because you say so, and this is how things need to be done, this is how things need to be said now, and you put that expectation on people and then you go and publicly blast them if they don't follow what you say. This is pretty much what happened with Meghan and Harry. This is what they did. And they went about it that way. And of course, there's some backlash that they now have to deal with. And I don't think that anyone has an issue with the idea that the royal family could be improved and some changes would be beneficial. It's just the way in which that Meghan and Harry went about it. That's the main issue based on everything that I've read and that I've watched. When we look back to 2018, Meghan expressed her desire to, and I quote, hit the ground running when it came to working with royal charities. And this was during her appearance alongside Harry and now Prince and Princess of Wales, William and Kate, at the Royal Foundation's first forum event. However, according to Tina Bauer's book, this comment actually filled the royal institution with dread. And that's understandable because, again, the royal family has a way that they go about things.
And we hope to, over time, try and have as much impact for all the things that we care about as much as possible.
I am very excited about that, yeah.
And Meghan was new at that time, so I could just see Queen Elizabeth and other royals at that time in a bit of a panic, have a panicking look on their face, wondering like, what's Meghan gonna say? How's she gonna carry herself? What's she gonna do in public? Because she's representing us as a family, as an institution. So we all know it takes time to get to know family members. And according to Tina Brown, she thinks that Meghan could have had more of a positive impact if she just wasn't in such a rush to change things up. But instead, she should have just taken some more time to allow the royal family to get to know her, as well as get to know others in the royal family. Like, how would you feel if somebody came into your house and said, oh, this has got to go, this needs to change, this has to come in right now? nobody would feel good hearing that. So from there, following their royal exit, Meghan and Harry relocated to the United States with their son Archie, and they did that to start a new life. And they're currently based in California, where they live with their 2 children now, Archie and their daughter Lilibet, who was born in June 2021, not long after their move. So that's all the scoop I have for you in this one, guys. I want to know your thoughts about this. If you agree with Tina Brown and her comments about Meghan Markle, if you agree with anything that I said, join in on the conversation, sound off down below. And don't forget to follow me here on FTD News for more videos like this one every single day. Boom.